Hello again, DFI students. We're going to move on to page 3 of your boutique site, which means we're going to deal with a gallery, an image gallery. Now, for some of you, this is images of artwork. For some of you, it's images of products. It might be images of people. So whatever you want to call this, it could be like a store of products. It could be an image gallery. It's just an image gallery, okay? One thing that's important, we need to set up the artwork first. We're going to have a minimum of 9 images. That means actually there's going to be 18 minimum, because you're going to have a small thumbnail version and then you're going to have a full-size version. And I'm going to show you that in Photoshop because I went ahead and prepared my images first. And just to open up my folder, you can see in my Project 3 folder, just like you do in my images, I've got tons and tons of images. A lot of these are extraneous that I don't need, and I'll later would delete those or throw them in a working files folder. But let me give you an example. I've got 9 images of products, and one of them, for example, is, did you know they made pickle cotton candy? Okay, so I found this image online. I've sized it, cropped it. I made all of mine 800 by 800. I would advise you to do similarly. In other words, make all of your images the same proportions. This is really important. You can use this size. You can go a little larger, a little smaller, doesn't matter. I really wouldn't go much smaller for the large version, because what we're going to do is we're going to click on the thumbnail. It's going to expand and open up, and you're going to see the large version of this, like you would see in a regular store where you're going to check out the product before you purchase it. So this is my large version, and then I've got a small version. See, I named it Pickle Cotton Candy Large, Pickle Cotton Candy Small. I used to do a rollover, so it'd be like where you'd roll over something and have words on it. We're not going to do that this semester. We're going to do this, but we're going to click on the thumbnail. It's going to expand and open this in another page, and then we'll go back to the rest of the gallery. That simple. Not worry about any text, associated text with it. So let's see, another one be like pickle jewelry. Then there's a small version. You can't tell it's small, but you could look at the sizes here. Now about the sizes, I'll show you in Photoshop. Let me close out of here if I can. Let me zoom out, see where I'm at. Okay, but you need to do all of these first before we actually get into the Dreamweaver. So that's what this little video segment is about. But let me show you. I'm going to open one. I'm in Photoshop. I'm going to say File, Open, and you need to crop it without stretching or distorting your image. Find an image that's big enough to be at least 800 pixels in one of its dimensions. You can have a rectangle, you can have a square, you could have a circle. But if you do a circle or oval or anything like that, then just remind yourself that it needs to be a PNG with a transparent background. Otherwise, you'll see a big white or colored block that kind of diminishes the effect that you're wanting. So I found an image online, and like for example, here's a pickle shirt. I cropped it, the guy's head's off, whatever, and I cropped and made a square, and I made it 800 pixels square. Now, if yours is 800 by 400, then just make sure every large image you do is the same proportions, 800 by 400, 800 by 400. It'll make your life so much easier. And the resolution always is 72 ppi for the web. So, all right, well, let's go back to Photoshop. And that's what I did. I don't know what else to show you. If you have any questions about Photoshop, but I did this, I saved it as Pickle Cotton Candy Large and Pickle Cotton Candy Small, and you can see the two that's there. So this will be the thumbnail. I'll click on it, and it's going to open up a window like this. Just to give you a little preview, what we're going to do, it's going to be something like this, where you're going to have a gallery, image gallery, but then everything's going to be spaced out evenly. That's why it's important these be the same size and shape. These are the thumbnails, and when you open it, it's going to expand to see the bigger picture, and then we can go back to the gallery. Okay? That's simple. I'll see you, well, I won't see you, but I'll be with you in the next video. Bye-bye.